in Northwest Fresno is talking about homeless crime near a shop that he says is hurting his bottom line.
A lot of my clientele don't feel safe at times to get out of their car because there's somebody walking around screaming obscenities.
How the situation has escalated since he opened up his shop and what message he now has for the city as his livelihood takes a hit.
31 years working for NOAA. There's only a handful of times that I can remember watches and warnings stretching 2,000 miles.
The main actions to take now are to prepare your family, prepare your home, and prepare your car.
Millions of people are now watching and waiting as a massive winter storm is said to bring historic conditions. What measures leaders in the South and on the East Coast are now taking to keep their communities safe?
Democratic lawmakers on Capitol Hill wrapping up efforts to investigate Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem. How she's defending the department's investigation into the death of Renee Good.
And yeah, pretty foggy out there once again for us. They're looking live at Highway 168 in Ashland there. Traffic needs to be going slow this morning. Some people are, some people aren't. So coming up, we're going to break down the visibilities for you and let you know about any possible changes we might see over the weekend.
You're watching Fox 26, and now, great day.
We begin this hour with a live look at the silhouette of El Capitan with a slight view of Half Dome in Yosemite National Park. Today's high in Yosemite will be 52 degrees. I love that it's so clear. You can see the stars. That's how it was around a lot of parts of the valley last night, and yet we're waking up to fog. Good morning, TGIF. I'm Liz Gonzalez.
And I'm Christina Rodriguez in for Carl Cook.
And I'm Justin Willis. Thank you for joining us. Yeah.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
I was expecting like freezing temperatures. I'm like, oh, it's clean. You can see the sky. Usually that didn't, you know.
It's pretty cold out there.
Yeah, it is chilly.
You know?
Yeah.
But it's also very foggy.
Yeah.
It's really foggy this morning.
And it's weird. You'll see how it's shaping up here. I'll show you in a second, but it's weird. It's really foggy in some places and not at all in others. Let me show you. Look at this. Madera's got 3 miles visibility. Lemoore, 0. That's what I'm talking about here. We'll go over more on these visibilities here in a moment, but right now your current conditions in addition to the fog, yeah, 48 degrees out there, a little cold for you. Winds are calm, dew points at 47. Rest of the day, check it out at 10 a.m. still foggy, 45, and noon looks like it's going to be mostly cloudy there in 48. At 5, 52, might see a little bit more of the sun later today, but fingers crossed on that one. Wind speeds will pick up, though, to about 5 miles an hour. All right, coming up next, yeah, that fog is still going to be sticking around here for us. In fact, maybe into the weekend. That's details coming up next.
An investigation now underway after a woman was found badly hurt in an alley in southeast Fresno. Fresno police say they found her in the neighborhood near Normal Avenue and Mayfair Drive. She was taken to Community Regional Medical Center. At last word, she was in critical condition. Police tell us the circumstances of the attack are still unclear, as is whether the injury was caused by a gun, a knife, or another type of weapon. If you have any information about this, you are urged to call Fresno Police. A small business owner is now sounding the alarm over ongoing problems linked to people experiencing homelessness, and he says it's making it hard to run his business. Line and Shade Tattoo Shop is located in Northwest Fresno, just a 5-minute drive from the marketplace at El Paseo, near Herndon and Highway 99. Cameron Phillips owns the business. He says the issue started almost as soon as he opened, including break-ins, vandalism, and threats that he says have only gotten worse. Phillips says safety concerns have also spread to neighboring businesses in the area.
We've had a lot of issues with some of the tenants or the business owners, as well as the clients being threatened by these people as well. I think that the city of Fresno is not creating an environment for small business to thrive.
Phillips says the problems have also become costly as he's had to pay for repairs on repeated damage to property and utilities. Fresno police records show that officers have been called to that address 17 times this past year for disturbances, vandalism, and welfare checks. Now, the business is in Fresno City Council District 4. We reached out to Councilman Mike Carbasi's office. It says he is now looking into the issue. But this issue is playing out far beyond Fresno. In Bakersfield, a city council meeting turned tense after a council member's emotional speech sparked debate over the city's homelessness response.
I'm enraged that we prioritize homeless degenerates over our children in our community. We don't need to waste any more money on coddling them and putting a Band-Aid on the situation.
He criticized continuing spending on programs he believes fail to address the root of the problem. Bakersfield Mayor Karen Go shared a statement saying that despite numerous efforts by the city and community partners, much work needs to be done on the issue of homelessness. So now we want to know what you think. Do ongoing homelessness issues in our community make you feel unsafe? Chime in with your answer on our website. All you have to do is go to kmph.com/poll or scan the QR code that's right there on your screen. Last night at 10, we introduced this poll to you. 85% are saying yes, 15% are saying no. We will be watching that and see if the numbers change over the course of the morning.
All right, it's 5:05 now, and yeah, we've got a lot of fog going out there right now. No foggy day schedules just yet. However, if you need to submit those to us, you can do so by going to kmph.com, drop down to weather, click on school closings, and submit your foggy day schedules there, and we will continue to update those throughout the morning. But yeah, it is very foggy out there. Yeah, visibilities right now at 0 in the Lemoore area right now. Hanford, Visalia, also about a quarter-mile visibility. At Fresno, we are less than that at 1/8 of a mile. Looking at Madera there, 2.5 miles, but it looks like it's dropping as we go. Quarter mile up in Merced, half mile out in Reedley. Yep, another foggy morning out there as we make our way into the weekend. So, of course, foggy day schedule going. And it's not just for today. They issued it for tomorrow, too, because we're not expecting much to change in our weather patterns here. This dense fog advisory for today until 11 o'clock stretches from north of Sacramento all the way south into Bakersfield there. Tomorrow, same deal until 11 o'clock tomorrow morning as well. Visibility is down to a quarter mile or less, likely less in a lot of places. And yeah, National Weather Service not really expecting anything to change here. We got stagnant high pressure and some troughing there that is just really kind of picked up again for us here. And it's more to the east there for us this time. So things picking up and socking us in once again. All right, any changes? You know, not really. We're looking at maybe a light dusting, if that, maybe one snowflake or two up in the Sierra Nevada mountains, and it's going to be central to southern Sierra on that. Maybe a sprinkle. It's really not going to be a lot, but we'll definitely see some cloud cover there over the southern Sierra there tomorrow afternoon as well. But that's about it as far as any precip there. Not going to be a lot of anything there. All right, so the rest of the weekend, this is what we got for you. Fog today and tomorrow. 55 is our high today, but tomorrow it's going to be foggy and cold. We're dropping down into the 40s tomorrow, below normal there. But then we're right back up into the 50s on Sunday, expecting it to be cloudy there. 40s, looks like upper 30s and low 40s for your overnight lows here for the weekend. Next, we're going to take a look at the highs and lows for today across the rest of the San Joaquin Valley.
Time is now 5:07. Millions of people across the South and East Coast are now hunkering down in preparation for a massive winter storm. The steps leaders are now taking to keep people safe.
Hi, I'm Monty Torres with Fox 26 News on YouTube. Thank you for checking out our YouTube channel, where we have loads of great content for you to choose from. And while you're here, why not click on the subscribe button right here? That way you can stay in touch with all the latest breaking news, everything news related within the Central Valley. And thank you for watching.